Part 3. Welcome back. First thing first, Marcus took all the money out of the safe and laid it on the bed. He just stood there, examining it for a while. Over $1 million in cash. A part of him wanted to lay across it and make money angels or something silly, but his better nature prevailed. He was focused. With Gabby on the streets until further notice, he needed to move quickly. Marcus stripped down to his underwear and spread the money across the bed in rows of 10, as close together as possible. Once he had $1 million in 10 rows, he grabbed the duct tape and box cutter. He pulled a strip long enough for one row and carefully laid across the top of it, overlapping a few inches each end. Slowly, he lifted the belt of money and wrapped it across his chest as tight as possible. Once he felt the adhesive connect to his skin, he examined his chest in the mirror and liked what he saw. Nothing moves. For safe measure, he put another strip of tape across once over and repeated the process 3 more times until it reached his waist. $400,000 down. A lot more to go. Marcus estimated his arms would get him $50,000 each, 40 on the bicep and 10 on the forearm. He was right. He repeated this belt-creating process throughout. Once he finished both arms, it was tight, but still normal. In the mirror, he performed every motion he could see happening in public, picking up something from the ground, reaching, holding a door open. Even how he would raise his arms above his head all stayed in place. Thighs were next, but his pants were a slim, relaxed fit, so the distribution had to be even down to the ankles. His thighs handled 2 rows of 40 each, and his legs accounted for another 30 each. Still a way to go. Marcus took a piss and then walked around for a bit. He felt comfortable enough. Normal movement still looked fluid in the mirror. It had already been 30 minutes with this project, and there was still $310,000 left. Marcus was confident though, and started to get dressed. He put his underwear and pants on first, then socks. Then he grabbed his shoes and loosened the laces as much as he could, and was able to fit 20 in the bottom of each one, fully laced up. He walked around, paying close attention to see if anything at all looked bulky. He took another 40 and spread them across his butt underneath his underwear, then another 10 for the front. Thank God for high-quality net underwear. He zipped and re-examined himself from all angles. He looked solid, regular. He put 20 in one back pocket, 10 in his front left pocket. Now what he had left was $170,000. There was no way he was going to leave it here. Time to improvise. He threw on his shirt and the thick sweater over it to finish dressing, and Marcus moved on to the next step. He took the Louis bag and began to stuff the rest of the cash inside before reconsidering. The point with the bag is that he is never seen with it again. Make an amendment. So, Marcus got the trash bags and began crumpling up newspaper as fast as he could, and he stuffed them inside, good and stuffed. He locked the trash bag inside the safe. This was a moment of paranoia that Marcus was almost sure of being correct on. So far, the only attempt at accessing him by the casino was the 2 ladies earlier, but he knew this was only the beginning. In Marcus's mind, he didn't see a reality where the casino was not going to do something or take the money bag, probably even before the night was over. While Marcus first entered this immaculate suite, he knew 2 things. He wouldn't sleep a night there, and anyone looking to rob him would be sorely disappointed. Now he needed security again. This time he offered one of them anything they wanted if they would get him a real backpack. One of them radioed someone and said, "I'll have you something fly soon, don't worry." Marcus wasn't worried. He was just ready to leave, quietly, but noticing people still said fly. Marcus grabbed one of the bottles of champagne and, that's a good stopping point for me. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to go to www.didyoubuy.thebook.com. Remember, for just $7 a day, you can feed a 38-year-old African-American child. Cheers!